Hi, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Tammy Hicks. I am a doTERRA essential oil wellness advocate. I'm also a holistic health coach. I'm a mom to three teenage boys, and I have been educating about essential oils for about 4 years already. We've been able to incorporate them into our home and make some major changes in terms of overall mental and physical health and wellness. So, thank you for joining me today. I'm super excited to be talking to you about how to manage your and build your immune system naturally. We're moving into the season of um, winter, fall and winter here in Chicago. And, sickness goes around, the kids are back in school. So, this is a great opportunity for you to learn how to boost that immune system, keep yourself healthy and well throughout the course of this season. So, let me go ahead and share my screen and we will get started. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So let's talk about, like I said, managing and building your immune system naturally. So, what is your immune system? Your immune system is your body's defense against infection and illness. Your immune system consists of all different things in your body, right? So, your lymph nodes from your lymphatic fluid working through your lymph nodes, your gastrointestinal tract, your filtering organs, it is your body's defense mechanism against outside invaders of virus, bacteria, anything like that. Your immune system recognizes cells that make up your body and will try to get rid of anything that's unfamiliar in your body. And when your immune system is not kept in check, it can turn against itself and in what is known as autoimmune. So your immune system is when it's out of balance, you will see symptoms of illness and disease. Why your immune system is important. So, first of all, germs are everywhere. So, if you don't have a strong immune system, you can literally pick up everything. I know people that are sick time and time and time again. It's just a cyclical effect because they have a very weak immune system. And we're going to talk about in this presentation all the different ways that you can weaken your immune system and then all the different ways that we can build that immune system back up. So, germs are everywhere. You need a strong immune system to fend off these viruses and bacteria that you come in contact with. For those of us that have school, kids in school, they go to school and the kids are, runny noses, itchy eyes, coughing, sneezing, and then they're touching everything, their desks, their doorknobs, they're sharing pencils. When you're enclosed in confined spaces like you are in the cooler months, you are more easily able to contract viruses and bacteria just because you're in close quarters and contact with people instead of being outside in the fresh air running around. So, for those in the winter months, right? So, you stay inside more, you're in the office building more, confined with your coworkers, you're in school, the kids are in school. So, there's a higher probability that you may get sick. So, you want your immune system to be in tip top shape because you do not want to be getting sick. What causes a weakened immune system? Poor dietary choices. So, your diet and what you eat is the foundation for overall health and wellness. So, when you are making poor dietary choices like processed foods, foods that are high in sugar, um, or high in grain, eat a lot of grains, um, that can cause your immune system to weaken. You have too much stress. So most people don't realize how much stress wreaks havoc on your body. Seriously. So if you, I always say that, you know, you want, if you're being chased by a bear, you want your adrenaline to kick in. You want that stress hormone to kick in. But what has happened now in this lifestyle that most of us live is that we are constantly being chased by a bear, right? There's always somewhere we have to go, someone we have to meet, something we have to do. So we're constantly going, 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 and we're always on. We're on our phones, we're on our computers. There's never time to just kind of chill and relax. And so we are living in a state of distress constantly. And that is not healthy. That puts your body in a fight or flight mode. And it is not healthy for any part of your physical or emotional being. Not enough sleep is another thing that can cause your immune system to decline. Most people do not realize how much sleep is necessary for overall health and wellness. When you are not sleeping, your body does not get the opportunity to decompress, to recharge. You use your phone all day long, but at the end of the day, you plug your phone in because it needs that energy, right? So for humans, sleep is the way that we recharge. So when you're not getting quality sleep or you're not getting enough sleep, it can really, really make an impact on your overall immune system. Toxin overload can cause gut imbalances and weaken your immune system. Chronic inflammation is another way to weaken your immune system, as are prescription drugs. A lot of prescription drugs can be immunosuppressant. All right, so how do you build your immune system naturally? We're going to cover a couple of things. We're going to cover keeping your gut health in check and eating right, resting and managing your stress, and then reducing your toxin load. So, these are the three things we're going to cover in this presentation. So, the first thing is your gut health. So, your gastrointestinal tract is your first line of defense. 70% of your immune system comes from your gut. So, again, if you are not eating properly, not taking care of what is going in your body, um, you will have a weaker immune system. If you are eating things that are going to disrupt your microbiome, you are going to have a weaker immune system. Some of the things that we talked about earlier are highly processed foods and foods that are really high in sugar. Those will weaken your immune system. So, what you eat is the foundation for health, the absolute foundation. What goes in your mouth, it can either hurt you or harm you. So, the reason your gut is so important, aside from the fact that most of your immune system comes from your gut, you have more neurotransmitters in your gut than you have in your brain. Neurotransmitters are used to communicate between the brain and the body. You got viruses, fungi, bacteria, toxins can all be fought off with proper healthy bacteria in your gut. Lack of nutrient absorption compromises your immune system function. And then maintaining a healthy amount of good bacteria is what keeps you healthy. Foods can do that, and probiotics can help you aid in this quickly. So, some foods that can help boost your immune system, eating fermented foods like sauerkraut, kombucha, kefir, kimchi, those all are great fermented foods that you can take in on a daily basis to help your um, gut bacteria. Purchasing, well, before I jump into that, people think yogurt is a great way to get the probiotics into your system. And I will just tell you, most of the probiotics that you find in the marketplace are pure garbage. Throw them out. Don't waste your money. Um, those Yoplait yogurts that you're gonna people think, oh, I'm eating Yoplait. It's yogurt. It's not. Read your labels. Reading your labels is one of the most important things that you can do for your health. So take your yogurt, flip it over, read the ingredients, and if it's full of sugar, if it's full of food dyes, natural flavors, anything like that, you do not want it. If it's fat free, you do not want it. When they take the fat out, they have to add a lot of things in to make it taste good. So, in terms of yogurts, I like making my own from raw milk. Um, but you can also, stick with the full fat Greek yogurt or, the plain yogurts, high quality pastured plain yogurts are probably best. All right, so purchasing organic as much as possible. View the Dirty Dozen Clean 15 every year. So every year a list is put out with the Dirty Dozen, and that is the dirtiest, the 12 of the dirtiest fruits and vegetables, and that's based on pesticide and herbicide use. For example, strawberries are always on the list. Strawberries are one of the, it's a very porous fruit and it absorbs literally any chemical that is sprayed on or anywhere near it. And so, strawberries almost always you should be buying organic. So, the Dirty Dozen, that would be the top 12 that are very dirty for herbicides and pesticides. And the clean 15, like bananas, makes it on the clean 15 because they don't absorb a lot of herbicides and pesticides. So a lot of it is agricultural as well, depending on if there were droughts or too much rain or fungus or bugs or something like that. But you can check out that list, and every year it changes. The other thing is don't overcook your fruits and veggies. You receive the benefits of nutrients only as long as they have not been cooked out. So you want your veggies al dente. If you are cooking and you're eating broccoli and you think it's a good thing, but you cook it to the point where it's almost gray, you have killed every single live enzyme in that piece of broccoli. And so you are eating basically kind of a dead food. You want your foods to be alive. You want them to look alive, vibrant in color. So don't overcook your fruits and veggies. Good fats are not bad, especially for kids. We went through this whole phase in the 90s where fat was bad. Fats are not bad. You actually need fats. Fats are healthy fats, good fats, not the garbage fats, the good fats. The avocados, the nut butters, the fish oils, the coconut oil, the good, healthy fats. They are essential for cardiovascular health, for connective tissue, for brain health. So you need the good quality fats. So purchase whole milks, whole yogurts, cheeses, real butters. We talked about this earlier, but pastured is best. If you can afford pastured milk, pastured butter, or products that come from pastured animals, science has shown that there's a higher quality in terms of the meat and the products that come from the animals that are pastured than those that are conventionally farmed in the confined, the CAFO lots, right? So that's the traditional farming method. Building your immune system with gut health. So, a couple of products that we use to help with gut health are probiotics. doTERRA has great probiotics, PB Assist, as well as PB Assist Junior, which is for kids. So, probiotics can help with inhibit the bacteria, yeast, and other organisms in your gut. It helps to build healthy gut flora, healthy digestive functions, um, and has the doTERRAs. What I love about doTERRAs is their double encapsulation system. So most of the probiotics on the market are going to be dissolved in your stomach acid. That's not where you need probiotics. You need your probiotics in your gastrointestinal tract. That's the first thing. The second thing that most people don't know is you need fiber to assimilate the probiotics within your body. And so what I love about doTERRA's double encapsulation system is that they have the prebiotic fiber on the outside that dissolves, and then the time release probiotic on the inside capsule that is time released throughout your gastrointestinal tract, releasing the bacteria where it is needed in specific spots. It is literally one of the coolest things um, that I've seen in terms of supplements, and it does make a huge difference. I was taking supplements for years, thought I was doing the right thing. Supplements are an unregulated industry, which, same thing like essential oils, they're both unregulated. And so they literally can say pretty much whatever they want on the bottle. Um, and you don't get a lot of information. So you go to the store, you see 15 bottles of probiotics, and you just kind of pick one. What I love about this is that you know exactly what you're getting, exactly how it works, and it does the work for you with the fiber and then the time release capsule. So there's 6 billion live strains per capsule, 6 different strains of microorganisms, 30 capsules per bottle, or if you have PB Assist Junior, that is the little sachets. That's for kids. I believe it's watermelon, strawberry flavored, and they're kind of like pixie sticks. So they're very, very easy. I've helped tons of children with gastrointestinal issues, immune system issues, focus attention issues, and issues with, going to the bathroom and stuff like that through the use of probiotics. Safe for the entire family. You just choose which one you want based on the age and need. The other thing that I love is called Terrazyme. That's another one of doTERRA's products, Terrazyme. They are digestive enzymes, and they will help your body to break the food down uh, more easily. So for a lot of us, right, some people have not so great guts. They have inflamed GI tracts, which cause a whole host of other issues. The stress and stuff like that can cause inflammation in your gastrointestinal tract. What I like about Terrazyme, the digestive enzymes, is that it takes the pressure off your body to work so hard to break down the food. So you can YouTube this. If you YouTube doTERRA Terrazyme oatmeal, you will see a bunch of videos pop up that actually literally will show you how efficiently Terrazyme works to break down the oatmeal and actually make it into a liquid form so your body can absorb that. So your body doesn't take as much time breaking it down, and then it's more easily absorbed. So I love, love, love Terrazyme. I have a problem with red meat. If I eat red meat, I have a real hard time digesting it. And then I get really bloated, and it's just a really uncomfortable thing. So if I have red meat, I'll take Terrazyme before I eat that meat, and it will help digest. So I don't get that big bloated feeling. Um, and it just, helps my body digest it. So my body doesn't have to work so hard. The next thing we're going to talk about is supplementation. Supplementation matters. We um, we talked earlier about the foundation for health. Your foundation for health and wellness is what you eat. It is what you eat, what you're putting in your body. You need 12 servings of fruits and vegetables a day to maintain at your healthiest level. And when I was a kid, it was 7 servings of fruits and vegetables today. Now it's 12. And that is because our soil is so nutrient deficient from the herbicides and pesticides that we spray on it. Um, so we absolutely need supplementation. What I love about doTERRA's supplementation is it's called Lifelong Vitality, and it works synergistically. It's this beautiful, that's the 3 bottles above. It's the XE Omega, the Microplex VMZ, and the Alpha CRS. It's doTERRA's #1 selling product, and they have a 30-day full money back guarantee. And I tell you, when you try this stuff, it will literally change your life. Um, so the XE omega is your essential fatty acids. We talked about that earlier. You need fatty acids for cardiovascular health, for brain health, for connective tissue, for gut health, for healthy, bowel movements and stuff like that. You need the fish oil. People are not getting enough essential fatty acids on a daily basis. So the XE omega or IQ mega, which is for kids, that will give you your fatty acids. The Microplex VMZ is a whole food nutrient complex, and it's bioavailable to your body. So it is literally dehydrated, um, kale and spinach and cauliflower, not cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and all kinds of cruciferous greens that we need. It is loosely packed because when you get those heated pellets, those hard pellets, they've had to heat them, and all of the live enzymes have been heated out of them. So there are no synthetics. Everything that is in these vitamins comes from a natural plant source. So it's really, really, uh, really cool and works very differently than a synthetic vitamin in your body. The next one is alpha CRS. This is cellular renewal and antioxidant support. So, as you're starting to give your body what it needs with the Microplex VMZ and the XE Omega, um, your body has cell die off every day. So, your body's killing cells off all the time. So, it's a natural process within your body. Once you start giving your body what it needs with these other two supplements, we want to start getting rid of the cells that are no longer working with that cellular. So, helping to regenerate healthy new cells based on what you've been giving it with the nutrition of the vitamins, and then help to kill off and get rid of those other sluggish cells that were not working optimally for you. So, the system is spectacular. It's like nothing I've ever taken before. And I've seen literally life altering benefits personally and professionally with others with this vitamin pack. So it's called Lifelong Vitality. It's the pack of three. It is amazing. So there are children's options available as well. So A to Z is a chewable vitamin. Again, it comes from whole food natural sources and is a great chewable option for kids. And then the IQ Mega is the fish oil, essentially essential fatty acids for children. It's got a real nice lemon flavor, no burp back from the fish oil, and kids don't even know that you're taking it. You can put it in yogurt, oatmeal, you can hide it in literally anything, or you can take it just straight. It has real nice, mild lemon flavor. Terra Greens is another product that is completely underutilized. Terra Greens can help you maintain a healthy diet of full and whole nutrients like kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. It's literally these dehydrated vegetables, but it also has some lemon, I think pear and pineapple. So there's a little bit of a fruitiness to it. It's one or two scoops a day, and it's going to help you reach that quota that you need, and probably a little bit more if you're taking the vitamins with it. But has a really great flavor. You can pop that in some water and drink it straight like that. Add it to smoothies. I used to put it in stuff all the time. My kids did not even know it's there. So I feel like Terra Greens is something that's really, really underutilized. So, foods that will harm your immune system. We've got our high sugar foods. So, sugar weakens your immune system. Common foods to avoid include overly processed candy, juices, and grains. Um, just remember, candy's a no brainer. Juices, kind of a no brainer. Even if it's natural juices, it's still high in sugar. So, you want to watch your sugar intake. And then grains turn to sugar in your body. So if you're eating, pasta or, breads and stuff like that, all of that is turning to sugar in your body. Other names for sugar, the industry has completely changed the names of sugar, trying to hide what it really actually is by changing the names. So other names for sugar are high fructose corn syrup, dehydrated cane juice, dextrin, dextrose, maltodextrin, sucrose, molasses, malt syrup are just a few. And there are many more. These are just some of the other ones. So, artificial food dyes, flavors, and sweeteners I need to add on there. So, aspartame, um, I can't think of the other one. You definitely want to stay away from those. Those are actually carcinogenic. So, studies show that food dyes and flavors cause imbalances in your gut bacteria. So, stay away from the food dyes, stay away from natural flavors. That is, natural flavors is just an umbrella to hide a bunch of garbage. Food dyes are petroleum based products. They're basically coal tar. That's what they use to make food dyes. Our food is not supposed to be neon green or neon blue. Stick with the foods of the rainbow. That's the food that you should be eating. Foods that can cause inflammation, so gluten, corn, soy, um, cause gut imbalances. They can cause children to lose focus, become hyperactive. And then a lot of people are walking around with unknown food sensitivities. So you could get tested for food sensitivities through a naturopath, a chiropractor, a doctor of a DO. They can check you for food sensitivities, or you could do an elimination diet. And if you'd like more on that, you can contact me. Foods that can help boost your immune system. So there are several things that I use when I'm feeling under the weather. One of my favorite things is mushrooms. Mushrooms are great for your immune system. Chaga is my favorite mushroom. And that is good for cellular health, brain health, immune health. It's spectacular. Reishi, shiitake, maitake, those are all really, really good. You can take these in capsule. I like mine I have a tea form. So it's just the dehydrated mushrooms that I mix in with some turmeric and ginger tea that I love. A really nice way to boost your immune system. Eating raw fruits and vegetables. So again, that's the foundation for health. We're giving our body what it needs. Um, and you don't want to overcook them. Raw is a great way to get it into your system. You can juice it, raw fruits and veggies, or you can eat them. Um, but eating raw fruits and vegetables is good for your body and mind. Colloidal silver is another thing if you're starting to get sick. I mix colloidal silver with elderberry syrup and vitamin C packets. I mix those all together and do shots of those for a couple of days to help build my immune system. Elderberry syrup, super easy to make, super easy. You can buy it in the store, but um, I personally like making stuff myself. So the elderberry syrup is very, very easy. You buy the dried elderberries. I cook it and cool it and store it, and it'll last our family for quite a while. It's very inexpensive, and really helps to keep your immune system healthy and strong. Garlic is another really good one, antimicrobial, antibacterial, antiviral. So you can take garlic capsules, or you could chew on garlic. I know it sounds disgusting, but it's a tiny little sliver and chewing on some garlic. Um, really can help boost that immune system. Bone broth is also really great for your immune system. So, when you were younger, you probably heard chicken soup when you were sick. There is actually a lot to it, except it's not the chicken soup that you buy in a can. That's not really very healthy for you. But, old fashioned chicken soup where you would put the bones and everything in the pot and cook it up for a long time. It can be packed, if you do it the right way, packed with vitamins and minerals and nutrients. So bone broth is very, very easy to make. I probably make it, once a month, and just, put, chicken carcasses and everything, let it cook for 24 hours with a bunch of herbs and vegetables and strain it. And I have that for the entire month. Very, very, very easy, but really good and soothing to your gastrointestinal tract, to your mind, to your body. I add a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there because that helps pull the minerals and nutrients out of the bones and the marrow. So, super easy to make. You can buy it in stores. I'm sorry, it's just not the same. So, everyone does what they can. I personally like to make stuff myself. So, strategies for staying healthy: read your labels. Read your labels, flip everything over and reads what's in it. If you can't pronounce the ingredients, or if it has more than 5 ingredients, you don't want it. I have a 5 ingredient rule. So anything more than 5 ingredients, for the most part, then you're going to start to get into preservatives and a bunch of other garbage. So if you've got the first ingredient is sugar, corn, soy, anything like that, no. Um, If you can't pronounce the ingredients, right, that means it comes from some kind of chemical somewhere. It's synthetic. No, thank you. So that's my rule: 5 ingredients or less. Removing processed foods, right? So you could be doing all these other things, but if you're eating McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts every single day, your immune system still is not going to be great. So removing the processed, highly sugared foods out of your diet is one of the best things you can do for your overall health and wellness. Plan your meals. Everybody's living in a really busy schedule. And so planning your meals can be a really, really important tool for people. Plan a week at a time or 2 weeks at a time. And then something that I did as well, I had right now I have two teenage boys, but I had three teenage boys, and they eat a lot. So I used to double batch. When I cooked, I was making a batch of gluten-free chicken meatballs. I would double it up and then freeze half so that I didn't have to go out for processed food or fast food because I had fast food right in my freezer. I could just go and pull out a meal and stick it in the oven and have it ready to go for my family quickly. Keep healthy food in your house. This is a huge one. I love it when people say, "Oh, I can't get my kids to stop eating chips." Here's a news flash: don't buy the chips. You are in control of what is in your home. You are in control what is in your cabinets. I can guarantee you your children are not going to get up and go grocery shopping and go to Jewel. So if you don't want them eating cookies and Oreos and chips and snacks and soda, don't buy it. That is the fastest way to not be tempted and to not have your children eating garbage. You are in control what is in your cabinets. Keep healthy food in the house. They're going to complain. They'll probably not be real happy for a while, but after a while, they get used to it. Trust me, I know. Be creative, right? So check out Pinterest and other interest groups for ideas. Find a couple of pages that really pique your interest. One of my favorite pages is the Iron U. Um, I love that page. She has really great recipes, quick, easy, but delicious recipes. So you find your own and what speaks to you, and just have fun with it. It doesn't have to be boring. Just have fun with it. There are so many tools and resources out there for you to learn how to cook well and eat well and stay well and healthy. Use your resources. So, building immunity with essential oils. So, we use essential oils. We use doTERRA essential oils externally and internally to fight off germs. Oils have antibacterial and antiviral properties to help when sick. This is one of the coolest things about um, essential oils is that because of their molecular structure, they are able to penetrate the cellular membrane. And this is really cool because viruses live on the inside of the cell. When there are not a lot of things that can penetrate that cellular membrane, the common cold is a virus, and there is no cure for the common cold. So when you can use essential oils because they can penetrate that cellular membrane, and it is really, really very cool. So some of the oils I use for immune support are doTERRA's On Guard, cinnamon, frankincense, lemon, oregano, and thyme. I use the On Guard throat drops as well. Very soothing for the throat, and you're getting the On Guard that way as well. So for those of you that don't know what is an essential oil, so every plant has their own immune system, and basically the essential oil can be steam distilled or cold pressed from the sacs within that plant. The lemons, for example, the essential oil is in the rind of the lemon. It is not the juice. It is completely, completely different. So the oil is cold pressed out of the rind of the lemon. It takes 45 lemons to make one 15 milliliter bottle of doTERRA's lemon oil. Or it can be steam distilled. For example, lavender, which is a flower. It takes 30 pounds of lavender flower to equal one 15 milliliter bottle of doTERRA lavender. So they're either, like I said, steam distilled or cold pressed, extracted from plants, flowers, trees. They're highly concentrated, 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. They've been used for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and many current drugs are derived from plants. So you can't patent a plant. So there are, what they do is they look at the medicinal properties of the plant, try to recreate it synthetically so that they can market and sell it to you. For me personally, I'd rather just use the plant, get it right from the plant, and be done with it. So, the ways that you can use doTERRA essential oils, you can use them aromatically. So, that's diffusing or cupping the oils in your hand and inhaling them. You can use them topically. So, that's applying directly to your skin. Whatever you put on your skin is in your bloodstream in 30 seconds. And you can take them internally. And this is only for doTERRA oils. I would never use any other oil, but I definitely would never consume any other essential oil. Um, if you can take doTERRA's essential oils internally, it will have supplemental facts on the label. doTERRA works very closely, and their oils are 100% pure, and you can take them internally if you so choose. So, building your immunity with On Guard. So, On Guard is one of doTERRA's protective blends for immune support. It is spectacular. It's antiviral, antibacterial. They have an entire product line. So, you can rub this on the bottoms of your feet. The essential oil on the bottoms of your feet is a preventative to keep your immune system healthy, using it the first sign of illness. So the second that I start not feeling well, I am applying topically, I'm diffusing, and I'm ingesting. They have the On Guard soft gels, and they have the On Guard beadlets and the On Guard throat drops to take internally. Diffusing again in the room to eliminate airborne pathogens. I love diffusing On Guard because it is going to kill the pathogens in the air. So if you have someone that is sick and they come home being sick, you can start the diffuser right away and know that the pathogens are being killed in the air. You can use their hand sanitizing spray and their cleaners, their on guard cleaner concentrate, to clean your doorknobs, telephones, other surfaces. You can also take a drop of the On Guard internally in a gel capsule for additional support. So On Guard has wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. Some other immune boosting oils, Melaleuca is a spectacular oil, antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, antispasmodic. Frankincense, anti-tumor, immune boosting, anti-inflammatory. Lemon is detoxifying, cleansing, antimicrobial, and antibacterial. Arborvitae, I love, love, love arborvitae. This is one that the second anyone starts to get sick, I do the On Guard. I make my little mix. But arborvitae is definitely one of the ones that I go to right away. I think it's great. The arborvitae trees are the trees that grow for 800 to 1,000 years. They last forever because bugs don't want to eat it, fungus doesn't want to grow on it. It's just really, really good. So I use that. Clove, again, clove is great in terms of antioxidant support. And then breathe to help with sinus and respiratory issues. These are some of the doTERRA's. Breathe is one of doTERRA's favorite blends as well. So, resting and managing stress. So, as we talked earlier, sleep is essential for health. Individuals who experience insufficient sleep have an increase in illness. When the mind and body is not allowed to rest and rejuvenate, it throws everything out of whack. So, sleep deprivation can make you less um, irritable, impatient, less effective. So, some strategies for nighttime's routine is setting up a routine. A routine is good for kids, but also for adults. It's your body's way of telling, it's your way of telling your body that it's time to start shutting down. So if you have specific things that you do every night, whether it's take a bath, read a book, tuck the kids in, try to do the things around the same time every night. So that's you giving your body cues, knowing that it's time to start shutting down. Meditation is another great way to start to wind down your body and mind. So guided meditation for those that are new is a great way because we are living in an overactive world where we're always on, and our brains are always on. The amount of people that I talk to that say that they can't shut their brain off at night is staggering. So, guided meditation will actually give you things to think about instead of thinking about the dishes you didn't do, or the laundry you didn't do, or the presentation you've got the next day. It will literally tell you what to think about in a calming, relaxing state. There are many apps that you can get now that will help with guided meditation. Diffusing essential oils is a great way to help manage stress. Your nose is your strongest sense. So when you are breathing something in, it processes through your limbic system. Your amygdala is going to trigger a response, and that response will be based off of the chemical compounds in that oil. So if you have an oil that is, the compounds are calming, relaxing, sedative, you will feel those benefits just by breathing that oil in the air. It's science. So I love to do that. Exercise, right? Regular exercise, building that into your routine. And then limiting TV and video time, which can overstimulate your brain. So shutting that off at least an hour before you are trying to wind down to go to bed. Resting and managing stress. So, restful sleep with essential oil. So, diffuse in your room about an hour before you go to sleep. Spray the oils on a pillow. Rub the oils down your spine. It's a nice back rub. Rub oils on the bottoms of your feet. You can add a few drops of oil into the tub if you take a bath at night. So, aiding in anxiety and emotional distress. Some of the recommended sleep oils are lavender, balance, serenity, vetiver, copaiba, cedarwood, and Roman chamomile. There are many, many more, but these are some of the ones that are most common. And again, it is based on the chemical compounds in the plant that determined that these are helpful for sleep. Oils to reduce stress and promote sleep. We talked about a lot of them. Balance, serenity, copaiba, Roman chamomile, vetiver, cedarwood, frankincense. So um, you don't have to use all of these. You could use one of them or a few of them, but these are just some of the ones that can really help your mind and your body just kind of relax and sleep. Reducing your toxic load. This is important. Toxins can cause imbalances in your gut bacteria and cause inflammation. If your gut is your immune system, reducing your toxic load will help improve your health. Um, this is something that we have done over time. We are 6 years into this, and it can't all be started in one day, but over time can make huge differences in um, the toxic load in your home for yourself and your family. I use the essential oils to clean my home. So we've removed all of the toxins that I used to clean my house. I now use, lemon and melaleuca and On Guard to clean very effectively. Um, Replacing my personal care items, my soap, my toothpaste, my laundry soap. Oh my gosh, that's one of the most toxic. Dryer sheets, again, very, very toxic. So there are other things that you can do to help start to reduce the toxic load in your home. And over time, I do promise you, it will make a dramatic difference on your overall health and wellness. We are all born with a bucket, right? When we're born, the bucket is empty. And as we go through life, our bucket starts to fill up, and we're throwing toxins at it all day long, every day. And at some point, the bucket can become overloaded. And when that happens, your body starts responding by being sick all the time, or having skin issues, or having emotional distress, or gut issues, or sleep issues. All these different things that we have, that's your body's way of telling you that it needs help. It needs help. It's skin issues. I need help. Gut issues. I need help. Emotional issues. I need help. So listen to your body. Your body is always telling you what it needs. Now, it's whether we want to listen and make the changes that is the difference. So, how do you start this healthy lifestyle? I recommend and use doTERRA essential oils. I only use doTERRA essential oils. They are third party tested. Their plants are indigenously sourced from the plant's original indigenous location. They are known as the best quality essential oil company in the world right now, according to the Aromatic Plant Research Center. And by far, I had used essential oils before doTERRA and didn't see a difference. We've transformed our health with doTERRA essential oils, and they will make a difference in your overall mental and physical health, including building a strong immune system. Supplementation we talked about is being necessary for optimal health and wellness, right? That foundation for health and wellness is eating right. And eating right, while you can do it in terms of what you consume for sure, supplementation is needed for everyone. I love how easy doTERRA makes it to get these products into your home. Um, you could purchase a kit from doTERRA, and the kits are prepackaged, but they range from $150 all the way up to $2,500, I believe. So it just depends on where you want to start. And um, you get wholesale prices for the entire year and can really start making changes and make an impact on your health. If you don't want to purchase a kit, you just buy a wholesale membership. So you get your own account for $35 and you get membership prices for the entire year. It's very much like Costco, right? You pay your membership fee at Costco and then you get to shop at Costco wholesale for the entire year. And that is what doTERRA does. The other thing that comes with your own account is me and my team. We have a great team of people, and we educate. We like to share. We like to help people. So my passion is helping people be their best self. And we're always available to answer questions, provide input, do training, lots of things. So um, very, very easy to get started. So that is pretty much it. Again, my name is Tammy Hicks, and I'm a holistic health and wellness coach and essential oil educator. And there is my information there if you'd like to contact me. I'm going to stop sharing. And thank you so much for joining. I hope that you found this useful. I hope that you start to make the necessary changes. Like I said, we are 6 years into this natural health journey and have had major strides in our health, major strides. It is possible. You can't do everything at once. So I normally pick one thing a year I'm going to start with. We started with essential oils, went gluten free, went toxin free in our home, getting rid of all of our cleaning supplies. This year, it was improving the quality of the water that we drink in our home. So it is a journey, and be gentle with yourself on the journey. But to get to overall health and wellness, you've got to start taking a step on the journey. So I hope that you found this helpful. Please comment if you have any questions. I would be more than happy to answer them. info@tammyhicks.me is my email, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. All right. Thanks so much for joining. Have a good night.